Hey everybody, welcome to another video from Breezy Organization. I'm on here today to show you guys the brand new September releases, and they are so good. We're getting into my favorite time of the year, where we've got fall and we've got Christmas. If you're new here to the channel, we talk about all things digital planning and productivity. So I use an iPad Pro with an Apple Pro pencil, but this will work across many different devices. It doesn't have to be iOS. I use the Noteful Pro application, but any like PDF annotation application should work. These are PDF planners with PNG stickers and inserts. GoodNote 6 also works with this, along with many other applications. We have people that use many different devices in our community here at Breezy Organization, but I want you to try before you buy. So if you head on over to breezyorganization.com, you can download a free notes planner and some stickers to see if this will work on your device and see if this will work on the application that you have. There's some really fun widgets and stuff on there, I believe, for like spring cleaning and stuff. So lots of fun things to kind of get you started and get your toes kind of wet in the digital planning world if this is brand new to you. If you are a Breezy O customer, thank you. Thank you so much for being here again today and for being a loyal customer. We really do appreciate it. I think it's been said many times that this is a very, very small business. I am a mama to two little kids, 10 and 7, two other people that kind of help me with some things here and there. So it's a small business, and I really appreciate you guys supporting and helping alongside this adventure with us. We do come out with new releases every single Saturday, so that's something that's super fun, along with a YouTube video. We also have a subscription. We have a class course on our website, and we have over 700 products. So we've got a lot of stuff to keep you busy for sure. So if this sounds like fun to you, it is a very productive hobby. So I'd encourage you to dive into this. Okay, so next up, we have our 6 releases for brand new September 2025, and we always start with the sticker pack. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so September stickers, and I am loving them so much. This is probably my favorite sticker in the whole pack. It is this gigantic coffee shop. That's going to look so gorgeous blown up on the side of the screen, hand drawn, just absolutely gorgeous. Love this coffee shop. It looks so good. So that is, like I said, that's my favorite sticker probably in the pack. We also have this really beautiful tree here in the background, very detailed. We have this ladybug. We have these really cute text stickers with this kit. So it says coffee stop up here, work sesh. You've got this really cute watercolored laptop. We've got this beautiful leather binder, plan next week, and then pick berries. We've got these berries. All these are separate, so you can use them with the words or without. And then we've got September. We have this in 2 different colors. So it looks like a background, but that black layer is separate. So if you just want a black September, you can have it, or if you want the multicolor, or if you just want the black to be a shadow underneath it, those are definitely to your preference. And then we've got this cute little honey bear here. We stuck with some yellows for this kit, and I think it turned out so pretty. And then we've got the dripping honey here. We've got kettle corn, this gorgeous like vintage type truck. And then we've got this cute little squirrel with the nut. Absolutely beautiful. And then changing colors, we've got all the different color leaves here in the middle. I have already used this sticker several times. I absolutely love it. Build a fort. We've got these cute little sticks for build a fort. Exercise sesh with this treadmill. We've got this flashlight. Leaf craft, where you take the leaf and you use a piece of paper and a crayon, and you can put the imprint of the leaf on it. Super fun little craft, super easy, especially if you have kids. It's a really fun one. And then we have this lantern, and then we have this I want to call it a Scentsy because that's one of the name brands that release it, but I cannot remember what this general thing is. But it releases all the, really good oils and stuff. So it says fall smells. And then down here, we've got these gorgeous flowers that are kind of like opening up to the sun. And then we have this pot that has like these little like cracks kind of in it. So pretty. So that is a look at our brand new September kit. It is so full of goodies. Lots of fun things that we haven't ever released before. So I always love it when we can offer you guys a completely different option, especially after doing this for several years. The monthlies can get a little bit difficult coming up with new ideas for each month. Okay, moving on to the SIDEKICK. So you get all of these banners with all of your anniversary, birthday, bill due, important, payday, all in the colors of the kit. You get these post-it notes over here, and then you get these cute little icons here that you can put a title in up here, or you can put a little emoji. They actually come with script on them. They're not on them yet, but it's the same that comes every month, where it's like maybe today's task, and then my mind is seriously drawing a blank. Mood, I can't remember, but we've got little text things that can go on any of these if you want to use them, or you can use them by themselves. Then we've got these cute little emojis down here, and then we've got no spend week, ball game, prescription pickup, workout routine, doctor appointment, packing checklist, check mail, August budget, and grocery pickup. And then we've got these cute little icons here down at the bottom. So for shopping, for budgeting, for paying your mortgage, for an important date to remember, maybe to keep up with your weight loss or a doctor's appointment, gas, lots of fun ones here. And then we did Scrabble numbers for this month. So super fun, super universal across any month because the colors are generic. And we got this cute little bee in the bottom for like Breezy Organization. I thought that was so cute and so fun. So we've got these really cute numbers down here. And then last but definitely not least, because it's probably one of my favorites in the kit, are these hand lettered 7 random things for you to put on each month. So school sports, vacation is calling me, brain dump, on my desk, plan next trip, and girls night and pool party. So lots of fun stickers that you can use, just things that we need to write in our planners all the time. But if you don't know how to hand letter, this gives you that option for sure. And 7 of those have come in each one of the sidekicks for each month. Next up, we have our widgets. So let's take a look at what those look like. You get 6 different shapes, and then you get 4 of each shape in this kit. And these are made to work absolutely perfect with our inserts. So if I go over here to my widgets and then go to my inserts over here, we have square ones. So if you wanted to use one of these, maybe it's the music that you're listening to, you just have to go over here. Just go over here, bring it over, and then you can put it on like this cute one with the sticks in the background or the honey. If you use one of these other ones, you could crop this and take off a couple of the checks and then take off the work, and you could just have a September checklist, or you could put it on the cute flowers and just do it work as that. Super duper cute. And then we have ones for each of these sizes. So if I scroll over, you'll see that I've got the oval sizes. So you got like a packing list and a menu and a weekly menu. Super fun. So we've got squares, we've got talls, we've got ovals, we got wide ovals, and then we've got wide, and then we have the original color down here at the bottom. I absolutely love these. These are super cute to put photos on, or you could put like a task list for September on one of these as well. So really, really fun stickers. And then next up, those are the 3 items that we offer in GoodNotes files, Noteful files, and PNGs. The next 3 options only come in PNGs, and they are our backgrounds, our color blocks, and our weekly. So technically color blocks are geared toward daily, but they do come with weekly strips. And then our weeklies are geared more toward weekly, but it does have a 1 daily option, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. And then we have backgrounds that are just wonderful to fill up the backspace. So let's look at some weeklies first. So let me just go to a week in September here. Okay, so let's just go to a week in September here, and I'm going to show you what they look like. First of all, this is the daily option. So you get a morning, afternoon, and evening little space for you to fill in. Next up, you get this really cute slanted one. And I saw one of our customers, they did them all throughout the whole page. So that was super fun. If you duplicate this, you could definitely do that. I've created it down here at the bottom and had the 3 going across the ringed planner. So you can definitely hit crop and manipulate these either in rectangle or in freehand and make it like exactly what you want. Okay, so next up we have this weekly, so this one can go landscape or portrait. Super cute either way. You can cut off some of these colors if that's too many. You can definitely do so many things with these. We've got this cute little arches. Again, you could crop these to do 2 pages, but it works so good on like a portrait planner. They're all like perfectly sized for you. For portrait and landscape, these are really easy. You have to manipulate them just a little bit with the ring planner, but then they really become your own as well. So here's one of our new designs, and then we have our squares. I love these squares. I also really like the circles. The circles is the one that comes like low opacity. So if you wanted these to be darker, you could just duplicate them and make them darker if you don't want them see-through, or you can have them see-through, whichever way that is your preference on that one. And then last but not least, we have this really cool column one. So like you could put a column over here, and then you can crop it like this, and then duplicate and put a column over here. If you want this to be bigger, you can always just bring it out more if you want it to cover a bigger area. If it gets out of proportion, just hit crop and just crop it down and that'll keep it more in proportion for you. So you could totally do that on both pages. You could only come out halfway. Lots and lots of options with these for sure. Okay, so next up we have our backgrounds. So let's go to our September backgrounds. Again, we've got the name, which is one of my favorites. This is the low opacity orange. So if we bring this in just a little bit, you can see that you can decorate each side. And then what you could do is go back to your weekly and you can add, right? You can add one of these on, and then you can hit crop like we did, crop it all the way in, do something like that. Where that meets on both sides. And okay, and then you could just duplicate and you can put this one over here on this side, and all you have to do is click on this and move it over just like that. Or if you wanted this to be a different color, you can flip it upside down and do that. Okay, so that is definitely an option. And then we have, let's look at the rest of our backgrounds. So you got this one. This one was really fun. This one was really fun. It's almost like a newspaper on this one. So it's kind of got like a little bit of writing on it. But we're just gonna crop this down to right here. And so then you would put this here. And then you could go back and you can get one of these weeklies and say we want to do maybe some arches with it. So let's crop these. Lots of options, right? So you could just do 2 of these on this page. You could almost add another background behind this background to give it even a little bit of something else. So like if you wanted to do these, whoops, these are not, okay, these will be low opacity when you guys get them. Looks like I forgot to change them to low opacity, so that's something that I'll have to fix. Because you can do it in Noteful, but you cannot do it in GoodNotes. So we want to make sure that's low opacity for you guys. So that kind of gives you a feel of what that would look like. Or you could take this and then you could do, you know, these bigger ones across the top. There's just so many options. You can use these in so many different ways. Have them go this way. Lots of different options. Okay, and then next we have this beautiful, I've almost used this twice. I ended up taking it off since I had already used it, but this is just a beautiful leafy one that goes all the way up. I thought that was so pretty for September. And then I already showed you that one. This is like a gingham, and it looks like I didn't make any of these low opacity, so I've got to go back in and change that. And then this one is low opacity. I did this one right. And it's got a bunch of squares on this one. So that kind of gives you some space to fill up. So like if you guys watched the memory release last Saturday, I think last Saturday that we did with the memory release, we had a summertime background. It just gives some space and life to that background. If I click on some of my other weeks here, you can see that I use the backgrounds a lot. There's a background on this one. There's a background on that one. The ones that are full, I don't. There's a background on this one. I love using the backgrounds. It just fills in all of that white space for me. So that's what the backgrounds look like. That's what the weeklies look like. Next up, we have the days. So if I go to a day here and then I click on color blocks, we've got all of these color blocks that you can use from all of these color blocks that you can use. On both pages. You can crop these out and build your own Tetris style thing, whatever you want to do. We've got tons of colors of these. So we've got the green and the white, the cream and the yellow, yellow and the green. And they've got some of the darker greens and lighter greens, and then some of that orangish rust color with the greens. Very, very, very pretty. And then we also have these strips, which I absolutely love as well. These would be great on a weekly if you needed somewhere to put like your checklist and stuff. You can do that next to the weeklies that we already offer. So these things can be used, like there's a general idea of what you can use them for, but really it's completely up to you. There's so many different ways that you can use these products. Absolutely. So I'm going to be filming my September plan with me this next week. So definitely be looking for that on YouTube so you can do something similar to mine if you like it, or maybe give you some inspiration on how you want your monthly spread to look like. So that is a look at our September releases. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and happy planning.